My name is Krista Stribling. I'm a junior civil engineering major. I'm originally from Greenfield, Wisconsin. Being an engineering student, I've always had a passion for the humanitarian side of engineering, and that's something that you don't find as often in industry, particularly with the engineering profession. So hearing about what Water to Thrive, the kind of position that they had open for a student, was an opportunity that I wasn't really going to be able to find anywhere else. That humanitarian side of engineering is something that it's not easy to find. And so hearing about that, knowing that that was something that I was interested in, it was kind of like, yeah, like that's what I want to do. Water to Thrive is a nonprofit organization based in Austin, Texas. They fund water projects in Ethiopia, Uganda, and Tanzania. So as part of my internship, I had the opportunity to travel to Ethiopia and Uganda, which were just incredible trips, and I think really important to the internship to see the first-hand application of what the work that I was doing, the work that I was working on when I came back. And then when we came back to Austin, my project was to work on a best practices document, so kind of in some ways a how-to guide of how to build a well and how to implement a spring protection. And so there's a lot of research and kind of different learning that I had to do to work on that. So that was very much the technical side of kind of what I'm studying and building on that academic side of what I'm doing here at Valpo. I think just in general, until coming to college, coming to Valpo, I never really did any sort of reflection. That wasn't a part of, it had never really been introduced to me as sort of an important part of figuring out what you're going to do going forward and what you believe in, all of those sorts of things. So just in general, bringing reflection into the picture has forced me to ask the questions, to ask myself the tough questions, and to figure out what I think, what I believe, how I can go forward and make the most impact, and how I can go forward and not have negative impacts in the work that I'm doing. So there's just a lot of sort of, to get the wheels turning, those reflections are really useful, and it's also really cool to have just a group of people who are from all different places, but in all different places and experiences, but in a similar situation. It's something new, it's something that they don't quite understand, and so to be able to talk through that as a group was something that was really helpful for me this summer.
That's great. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it.
I think the biggest thing that I would say is are you coming into this with an open mind? Because you don't know where you're going to be placed, you don't know what you're going to be doing, you don't know who you're going to be working for, but from all of the CAPS fellows that I've had the chance to interact with, there's been so many lessons learned, some expected and a lot completely unexpected. So that would be the biggest thing. Are you ready to not expect what's gonna come this summer? Because that's kind of how it goes. It's not expected, and it's really cool.